Never mode. Let's see.
If you say the N word in Boston, does it have a hard ah?
It does.
Like, how do they know? How do they know they're saying the hard ah?
You really don't. It's just the nature of the word.
Oh, okay. You all right?
No.
Oh, Jesus.
No. No, I have this new little setup. I have this little monitor that I put next to the big monitor, so I can have the show going live here, and then internet or anything else I want to like share over here. Something I got myself for Christmas.
Nice.
Yeah. Song blue. Everybody wants some.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of other songs to get in my head because I heard Lowrider all the way home. So that's fucking stuck in my head. Lowrider. Exactly.
Okay. I guess it's not as bad. I mean, as what I had in my head. I think yours is better than what I had in my head. I'd rather have Lowrider, the Bellamy Brothers, Let Your Love Flow.
Let your soul glow.
No, not soul glow, asshole.
Y'all niggas fucked up. I'm just saying it. I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to put it right the fuck out there. Y'all is fucked up.
Why?
What did I do?
You just hear something gets in your head and it just rolls, man. Come on.
Hurt.
What's wrong with me?
Like you've never had a shitty song stuck in your head.
Never. Ever.
Lying motherfucker, stop.
Not once in my entire life.
Here it comes. We're rolling it out. First time in a many, many, many moons. You lie, your breath stinks, and you don't love baby Jesus.
Oh, you just described me to the T.
Well, birds of a feather, my friend.
No, did that nigga show up yet? No. Do we know if we have March tonight or not, or what's going on?
I'm not too sure.
Anybody know?
No. He's more interested in trying to convince you to live in his domicile than he is actually letting us know he's going to show up.
Like, I'm going to say it. Like, in the Shire, yeah, you tailor your fucking news feed so you get cat videos all day. You don't know anything that's happened in the last 30 years. You're not helping your case, sir.
I could understand him asking me about Casada. Like, who's Joey Casada? Okay, here's Joey. Here's Joey in a nutshell.
Bro, is that Anthony Bourdain?
Where?
Did I miss that?
Epstein picture with Santa.
Oh. I think he was being facetious there.
No, that motherfucker doesn't know enough.
Oh. Well, he's in the mess.
Fucked up. You can't be sure.
Well, I mean, to be fair, when a guy doesn't get out a lot, I mean, you gotta give him a little bit of a break.
Bro, I go to work and I come home.
Oh, well, hey, welcome to my world.
I drink and I know things.
Yes, I still know current events.
So speaking of our world, my wife said to me the other night, she's like, what would be a really funny episode of your podcast? She's like, I said, what, honey? She says, the three of you watch a movie with me so they can experience what it's like watching a movie with Megan.
Now that I would do, but
I'm like, motherfucker, Herm's married and Chris was married. They know what it's like.
Well, also, if you remember, one time when I watched your house and you guys pulled up like later than usual, I wasn't about to wake Emma up. You're like, oh, stay the night again and we'll watch a movie together. It was the funniest shit because she's commenting throughout the whole movie and then she's yelling at you to stop snoring. I heard maybe 8 words of dialogue in that whole film.
Dude, do you think he's the killer? What's going to happen next? Ooh, what's this? What's this? Shut
is that his brother?
Up.
She's gonna listen to Herm on a loop. I'm just gonna put it on a loop and just hit a
Shut
button.
up.
It's literally gonna be shut the fuck up, but like this. Literally, all you're
Shut
gonna
up.
shut
up.
the fuck
Shut
up.
up.
Ding. Shut the fuck up. Ding.
All right. You want to play some music?
I
White
guess.
boy.
What time is
Oh, 6 o'clock.
4
4
on
o'clock
the
your
dot.
time.
4 o'clock
Yeah.
on the dot.
And we've been on for 5.5 minutes. So
Something like
Yes.
that. Tries to blind ass to leave that long.
fuck you.
Yeah.
And now,
I know why you
Jabroni
want to hate me.
Studios, in association with
I know
Big
why you
Herm
wanna hate
Productions, is proud to present to you, recording from an undisclosed location in Oakdale, Connecticut. It's Chris Burns. It's Chris Lynch. This is Dysfunction Junction.
And last but not least, we say his name all the time. I'll say it twice tonight if I have
He's
to.
not
Herm.
here.
It's Herm. And we are your friendly neighborhood Dysfunction Junction.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. See, you were on point. Herm's dicking around over there. He missed the fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got Christmas tree cakes. Yes.
Yo,
Well,
you know
you
what
do
the-
what you got.
You know what the best thing
Oh,
to
I
do with
love
these
those.
is?
What?
Dip them in batter, in waffle batter, and deep fry them.
Ooh. Now that.
You can deep fry anything.
Yeah, but you
Seriously.
don't want to deep fry everything. Would you want a deep fried turd?
Bro, if I wrap that motherfucker in bacon and cheddar cheese,
You wouldn't know the difference.
you'd pay $8.95 for it all night long. I'm just saying.
I mean,
I got-
really, the concept of eating one's feces is really just it's mind over matter.
Yeah.
Because it was food.
Yeah.
mean,
Except
it
now
was
it's
food at
devoid
one
of all nutrients and things that make it food.
Yeah,
Calm
but make sure
down,
it fills
think-
you up.
Calm down, human centipede.
Feed her.
Feed her. I'm Burns. He's Lynch. And the
Hi.
proof extraordinaire, the man with no hair, Big Herm Michael P.S. Herman.
What is up?
So I got a
you know.
story. I got a story to tell. I got a call.
Ooh.
I got a call last week. It's a little show and tell bit right now. I got 2 show and tells. Got a call last week from an old high school flame. We weren't really boyfriend and girlfriend, but we hung out, and there was a little whoo and whatever. And she lives in Rhode Island. She says, "I have some. My husband and I are going through some storage. We're getting ready to move down south. I have something here that I know belongs to you." I'm like, "Oh shit." God only knows what it is at this point. I'm like, if it's a severed head, I'm going to be really upset. So she sends me a picture. I'm like, "I'll see you Sunday. I'm coming out. I have to get this." So what I have here, and this is a big motherfucker, is the 1987 Crazy Nights World Tour book. It is still,
Holy shit, bro.
yes, it is still. Recognize that?
Yeah.
This is in such great condition. And
Good for
again,
you.
this is 30 plus years old. Let me open to one of the pages. Of course, I'm going to open to Eric.
They're not
But-
stuck together, are they?
No,
Okay.
that's the Paul Stanley page because she had a thing for Paul Stanley.
Blech.
I knew I'd get that
I
reaction.
love your noble veneer.
But this, wow. I had this
That's awesome,
in my
dude.
possession. I had this in my possession for about 2 weeks. And then I never saw it again. And now it's back home 30 years later. This, my friends, is a piece of history.
Reunited and it feels so good.
I told my mom about it, and I'm like, "Hey, you remember so and so?" She's like, "Yeah, I remember." She's like, "Remember when I was supposed to go over there and study and stay over at Chris Davies' house? It was a Friday going into a Saturday." She goes, "I don't remember it." I'm like, "Well, I wasn't at Davies' house. I went and saw Kiss, and here's the tour book." And I showed her. Remember that time I lied to you blatantly? I just got a piece of the evidence right here. But I thought you'd get a kick out of that, Lynch. But this,
That is awesome,
Oh,
man. I love
thank
finding
you.
old shit like that.
especially old shit that I didn't know I had that somebody else had.
Right.
But you guys were talking about Christmas gifts and things being late. I bought a Christmas gift for myself, and I couldn't be happier. Herm's going to retch. You're going to be like, "You spent how much on that?" Not very much, but check this out.
That is nice.
This is pretty cool. It's weighty. It's like a real, like you would see on TV. It's weighted nice. It's got the clips on the back. I
Oh,
love
look at
it.
Herm. He's losing it.
I know.
He's losing it.
It's like you'd see on TV.
It is. But wait, there's more. This is how I wear it in losing seasons going forward.
Yeah. Hi,
And
I'm
then
Ron Popeil. Welcome to
when
the
they have
Weight
a-
Belt Extravaganza.
When they have a winning season, I'll wear it this way.
Good for you. Good for you.
Come on.
Oh.
Stupid things make
Oh,
me
that's pretty
smile
cool.
like
Good
this.
for you.
Yes.
That's pretty
What
cool.
do you're still smirking. What the fuck, man? Come on, man. Look, I'm the guy who yells out loud on this show, and sometimes when I go to the arenas with Billy, and I see people walking around with like the Intercontinental Championship or the United States Championship. This is different. I'm not holding that thing with the United States. I think if you take one of those belts for the
Calm
wrestling
down,
matches,
Jordan. I don't.
let
need
me
you to
finish.
defend
Let me
nothing.
finish. If you take one of those belts to the arena, you should have to defend it in the beer line. So if I see you and I throw down the challenge, I'm going to be the next United States heavyweight champion. And he had the goofy AEW belts. He went ghetto, and he used
Nice.
I'm fucking.
he used other people's money to get it.
Hurt
And
my-
the world champion of backyard wrestling goes to.
Yo, for real, if we're throwing that motherfucker on the front lawn, I'm taking that bitch home. That's all I'm saying. All right, if we're gonna throw it on the front lawn, I'll bring out a ladder. I'll bring out a bunch of shit. That
Use the
shit
golf
is
rule.
You throw that bitch on my front lawn, it's staying right here. Okay,
Use the golf
But-
rule. Where it lays,
but-
it plays.
That's right. Play it where it
fucking
lies.
stays.
That's right. And briefly, while I was out and about, since I'm in Rhode Island, I had to make a stop at my favorite place ever in Rhode Island, Newbury Comics. Puttered
Nice.
around there for an hour, man. Oh, I loved it. But I did leave with something, which leads me to this album review of the new Peter Criss record. I was afraid of this. I didn't want to buy it. I actually called one of my buddies from a Kiss podcast, not Casada, and I said, "Is this worth buying?" He says, "Chris, you're going to like it. You're going to like all but one song." He was right. This is very much a blues rock record, very Bob Seger-ish, and it's an all-star lineup. When I read to you who played on this record, both of you will be like, that's pretty fucking impressive. Guitars, John Five. Bass, Billy Sheehan. Piano, the one and only Paul Schaefer.
Wow.
This record is badass from top to bottom. Skip over track 6 if you end up buying this record. It's not streaming anywhere. It's only physical copies. But I absolutely enjoyed it, and I was afraid of it because all
what
of
is
this other
it?
What's
solo
up with
shit
track
sucked.
6? What's wrong with track 6?
It's shitty. It's just it's called Creepy Crawlers. He's trying to be like scary and all voodoo-esque, and no, it doesn't work for you. You're Peter fucking Criss. Sing the record.
Okay.
But one stinker out of 11 tracks, I'll take it.
That's a good record.
If you heard his Kiss solo album, it was pretty jazzy, bluesy, kind of Motowny. The stuff he put out in the 80s after. Oh yeah, the stuff he put out in the 80s after Kiss was the stuff he put out in the 80s after Kiss. The world has a Michael McDonald. We don't need another one.
Mhm.
Those two records should stay locked up somewhere. The one he put out in the early 2000s is better used as a coaster than it is putting it in your CD player and hurting your ears. But this record is really fucking good. I was very impressed. The new Peter, it's just called Peter Criss, and it's really good. If you guys are out there, go out and buy it, and you don't like it, Lynch will give you your money back.
Oh, fuck you.
So, the year in review, before we start, because it is part of the year, raise your hand if your team in football. Now, I'm not talking about if they won this week. Well, yeah, I could. Here, I'll raise the belt if I have to.
I don't even know what the question is, but I'm pretty sure my team did it this year.
No, not this. Raise your hand if your team employs someone who is currently being investigated for attempted murder. There you go.
You didn't have to finish a statement because I sent you that shit.
I know you did. I had heard about it, but I didn't hear the whole story. After you sent the link, I tell the nice folks about it.
I don't know the entire story, but I'm gathering from a couple different sources and articles that one of the very famous New England Patriots, probably one of the better players on the entire team, tried to strangle somebody not that long ago. I mean, you gotta have a special kind of hate for somebody to try to strangle. Number one,
Right.
No, but did how far did you read into it, or did you read anything?
unfortunately, at work, I was so fucking busy today at work.
All right,
I did not have the opportunity to read the entire thing.
It's a bunch of bullshit.
Is it a stretch?
It's a big fucking stretch. It's somebody who's raising an issue because there's a former employer-employee relationship and failure to pay, and he's the one that didn't get paid, and it's a smirch campaign, and I'm not saying that that all the charges or everything that's been brought up isn't true on one side, but literally his lawyers are like, we're not even fucking concerned. And everything I've read from the NFL is like, yeah, we know about it, we're not worried. So it'll come out in the wash, but like it sounds really bad. But when I went down the rabbit hole to see what Stephon Briggs was up to, nobody is even actually worried or concerned. Not even the NFL is like, yeah, we're aware of it, and we don't give a fuck.
Interesting.
All right, I'm gonna go. I gotta go potty real quick.
You do that, and then I'll go when you come back. Because I was about to hear I got the gurgle. And I didn't even go to Burger King today. I went to Jersey Mike's. So how was Christmas, my brother?
It was all right. I got a set of grill lights from my wife that she's been sitting on for 2 years, waiting to
Grill
get
lights.
They're lights. They're magnetic, and then they go like they're gonna like attach to the grill or on a stand, and they goosenecks and they shine on your shit. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Like outside. I got a pair of slippers that I need to send back or figure something out because unfortunately LL Bean only makes 4 styles of slipper in wide shoe.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like fur in my slippers. I don't like they're hot. I just want a slipper. So I only have one option, and it's not the option I like. It's only an indoor slipper, so we'll get those. And it's kind of it's not disappointing on the thought. It's disappointing that LL Bean only really has 4 options for shoes for wide feet, for slippers, for people with wide feet.
That is kind of odd.
What else did I get? She got me a new wedding ring that it will be here someday. I don't know what the fuck happened in LA this year, but everything seemed to have died in LA about the 16th and didn't pick up until like 2-3 days ago. It was crazy. Like
shipping you're talking about.
Yes, we've have numerous products that have sat in LA and came in and have not moved for 2 weeks.
The same thing happened with
everywhere else that it comes through. It's fine, but whatever I don't know what the fuck's going on in LA right now, but they cannot move a fucking package.
The jerseys that I ordered that people went through me to get are currently sitting either in a dock or in a warehouse in Los Angeles, and they've been there since
they've been brought in, and
23rd.
They're at customs clearing. They haven't cleared customs.
Right.
Haven't been given on to the next, but they're literally sitting in Los Angeles at customs.
Yeah, just fucking rotting.
Yes.
We're not on Facebook. Just wanted to let you know.
That was close.
We are on the Tube of You, so that's a good thing.
We're on the Book of Face?
Not on the Book of Face right now. Don't understand it.
I don't know. It tells me that everything's on.
I don't doubt you. I
No,
don't.
you know.
But yeah, I haven't done Christmas really. I did a little thing with the folks at work that don't have family in the area, so we brought them into the restaurant, had a little soiree, went to a couple dinners, had a real good time. But
Good.
because Emma's away up north, we're gonna have like a little meetup, big dinner, exchange the gifts type thing. Christmas is just, I mean, it's a day to me. I mean, it's great to give Emma a bunch of stuff, but if I get something, great. If I don't, well, I'm gonna sit and have a good day, regardless.
Yeah, we did absolutely nothing, really. We're both fucking exhausted, but it was a nice day. It was just nice to kind of sit back, relax, and chill. It's not. I loved it as a kid. The older I get, it's just, I look forward to it.
Yeah,
Look forward to Christmas. I think it's still my favorite holiday. But yeah, nothing to report. It was a good day.
okay.
Megan got me some cool stuff. Got the 3D printer, and we're going to Washington D.C. for a 4-day trip sometime in the spring
Nice.
to do museum tour and shit. I've never been to all the museums down in Washington. As much of a history guy as I am, I've never been to the museums.
That's weird.
Yeah, I went to Washington when I was a teenager, junior and senior year. It was a senior class trip. We didn't do much about anything other than like smoke weed and avoid doing what we're supposed to do. So,
Of course.
yeah, I missed out on that because I was being young and being a teenager.
Right.
So my wife's like, I really know. She's like, I know you will appreciate. This is the stuff you like, because like when she brought me to the Philadelphia Museum, I was like, I could spend a whole week in there.
Mm-hmm.
I love museums. So good time.
Have you ever been to the? You ever been to the one in Rhode Island? The I think it's on the RISD campus.
Yes.
They have. Oh my God! What a great friggin' museum.
The one out in Yale is really nice.
Yep.
There's the little one up in Hartford. They're all over the place in Connecticut. Connecticut's got a lot of history. So,
Man, I'm like you. You give me a good museum, and I can just if I could find a way to absorb it all in one day, I would. But way too much stuff. Way too much stuff.
yeah.
I even like the children's museum that we took Emma to. I think it's in Boston.
Yeah, there's a couple
Museum.
of them up in
Yeah.
Mass. There's a big one. The big one is in like right in the heart of Boston. I can't
Yep.
remember the name of it.
Neither can I, but I took her there.
I think it's Boston. I think it's just Boston Children's Museum.
Could be.
But yeah, that's always a good time. You know, even if it's kids stuff, you learn shit accidentally a lot of times on that stuff. So it's always well worth to bring your kids to something like that. You both learn. And it's a good.
I even like
fairly
the
cheap
science
out of the house.
museum. The science museum in Hartford is just as cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. Did
Except
you
when
see
they have you walk out. You know where that one side of the building juts out,
Yeah,
and you walk on that glass floor. Nope, not me. You can fuck
I hate
yourself.
that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, but I did it anyway.
No,
We went to see the Bodies exhibition in Hartford when it was a tour 4 years ago. That's a cool fucking exhibition. They take cadaver bodies, people who donated their bodies to science, and they'll bisect them. Like one person was filleted this way, and they lay it all out in like lacquer, and they hang it as a display. You can see through like layer by layer of the human anatomy from the top to the bottom, and then they do it this way.
all right,
Yeah,
Dean.
That doesn't interest me unless I'm the motherfucker doing the filleting. Straight up, I've told my wife that. That's awesome, but unless I'm the one doing the excellent work, and I would love to do that to a human being, alive
don't
or
want-
dead.
I just don't want to see someone's innards. Herm will tell you, I can't watch a show where they have surgery. Like we used to call it the Surgery Channel. It was like fucking A&E or History
So
Channel.
you
or whatever.
won't like the new show that Megan and I started watching then.
Bro,
What
does
is it?
anybody remember the Surgery Channel?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I don't remember what the
Loved
name of it is,
I
but we called
loved
it the Surgery Channel.
I loved it.
That was the original TLC.
Yes,
That was
right.
a learning channel. That was a
And they
learning
would
channel
go,
because
and
we
then they're
watched
doing
brain
like
food.
here, we're gonna go in and take this guy's liver out and replace it with a healthy liver. I'm gonna be in the other room.
I can't tell you the last time that TLC actually showed anything that was educational.
I have no
It's
idea.
all reality bullshit.
But it's my turn. I'll be right back. You guys wax poetically.
Oh, wax on, wax off. So when's your shit supposed to get to your house there, Herm? Your ring?
I don't know. I didn't buy it. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm waiting for it to come.
Yeah, it sucks, but mine came today. My 3D printer. It wasn't supposed to come till Friday, so that's what I'll be doing this weekend. Fucking around with that. Saturday, she's going to Mohegan to watch some boxing matches with her girlfriends. Have fun. I'm all good. I don't need to go out in the middle of winter. It's like 15 fucking degrees out here. How you guys been hanging with the weather? Are you back up to 60s?
It was. What was it today? Let's see. Today was. Jesus Christ! Come on. Nothing. No notifications. Where the fuck is my weather at? God damn it! Like right now, it's a little cool today. It's only 52.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. I would die for that right now. I'd kill for that. 20. I think it's like 21 right now.
Yeah, it was like 13 when we woke up this morning.
Yeah, that's the crazy part about Colorado. Is like it could be 0 and it'll be 85.
It is
in like noon time.
It is down here.
Yeah, those wild weather swings.
But yeah, we're supposed to be back up to mid 60s tomorrow.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, today was a rough day at work, man. Everybody trying to get shit done before tomorrow. We're gonna have a half day. Tomorrow, be home by 3. Commencing with the worst holiday schedule you can have. Holiday on a Thursday, then you have the Mondayest Friday ever the next day. It sucks.
I don't really. Well, I mean, technically tomorrow's the holiday, right?
Going into the holiday.
Well, yeah, tomorrow's the holiday. Today, I mean, no, tomorrow's not.
New Year's Eve is tomorrow.
The New Year's Eve is tomorrow. The day after that's the holiday.
Yeah. Yeah, I just hate it when it's like the beginning of the week or the end of the week. I'd rather it be follow into the weekend in either direction.
What are we
gonna suck?
speaking of?
My holiday
That's because
schedule.
that's because you work somewhere that matters.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck
Yeah,
if Christmas is on a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, or a Saturday. It's
all the same to you.
only the one fucking day.
Yep. We're opening. We're staying open on New Year's Eve, regular hours, and we're gonna have truncated hours on New Year's Day, from what I understand.
New Year's
Not that it
Day
matters
is
to me.
New Year's Day is just a complete loss for most.
Yeah, it's gonna be old people.
And for you, with what you're serving and delivery, then that New Year's Eve is a complete possible maker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but New Year's Day, I'm still iffy about that. But you know,
what
we
time,
looked
what
at the
time
numbers.
you guys open till on New Year's Eve?
9. We're staying open for the run.
Oh, all right, that's fine then. It's not like you guys are open till like I've worked places where it's 11 o'clock. We're open till midnight, and you're fucking on the road with fucking wrecks.
Right. No, we're regular hours, and then New Year's Day. I'm telling you, I have a bad feeling about it. I didn't work New Year's Day last year. I am this year, but it's my short day regardless.
Yeah, I like to be off the road by 8 o'clock on New Year's Eve.
See,
I'm not
I'm
a fan
okay.
of being out.
I'm okay 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then, hunker me down. I don't want to be out there with the nuts. Because by
Yeah,
the
same.
time I get home, all the crazy people are going out and getting shit hammered.
Right. That's amateur night.
Yeah.
Every motherfucker who it's amateur night. That's why my father used to call it, and I call it the same. You should get all these young kids
That's what I refer
out
to
there.
to Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Fuck Valentine's Day.
No thanks.
So I got a little programming question. I don't know if you guys have thought about it. In the group chat, we talked about it. And for you guys out there, anybody who's watching, Joey Casada is coming. He's not available until the 26th. He's putting some finishing touches on a project, so he wouldn't tell me what yet. But can you guys do Monday the 26th, and we won't do the next day?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think it'll be a problem.
Okay.
I don't think it'll be a problem.
And
I can
Herm, you
look.
don't know based on work?
Yeah, like I won't know till like the Friday before.
Okay.
That at
Well,
the earliest.
Man, if we got to move shit around, we move shit around. I just have to make sure I switch off because I work all day Monday, open to close, much like Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. That's why Thursday I have a short day. A nigga needs to do his laundry every now and again, which is right next to me right now. I figured I'd do it today.
Oh, yummy.
Yeah, but it's not clean yet. I haven't even moved it. So, 2025, where do you want to start? News items
It was a year.
of the year?
Heard it was a year.
It was a year.
I don't know.
We're
what
almost
else to
there.
say.
I mean, we're 3/4 of the way through it right now.
3/4, dude. We got 1.5 days.
Yeah, it's
3/4.
you round down. It's the last quarter. It's the last.
Oh,
quarter.
okay,
You know what I mean,
dude. We're past the 2-minute warning at this point. We're watching the
Yes.
clock tick, and we have no timeouts.
I'm going into 2026 hoping that it doesn't get worse.
See, I think that's the bad attitude. I think that's how we all came into 2020 at the end of 24 into 25, and we started and we've seen what we had, and it's horrible. And I think the correct attitude is this is going to get way worse before it gets better.
That's what I mean. It's going to get worse. I hope for more positive, but I don't think that's a realistic expectation.
Well, okay. Let me ask a question of you, Lynch, because you're tepid about 2026, and like Herm said, it's going to get worse before it gets better. I don't
Trump
necessarily
hasn't put his name on 2026 yet. I'm just saying.
Hey, give it a week. We got time. But I mean, yeah, the Trump stuff. We are recording Tuesday, January 20th, when I said my yearly report card will come in. I've got some shit to say. He's not done a bad job, but he hasn't done a great job. He's fucked a lot of things up.
Oh yeah,
but he hasn't made a lot. But he hasn't made a lot of things exponentially better.
Does not follow instructions. We can't even grade this on a high school. We have to literally give him the old school elementary cards we used to get, and not before. Before they were like F, satisfactory, A for above, B below, does not play well with others, does not. He literally needs the fucking elementary report card that we all used to get when we were kids, not the ones
Tends to be
now. The ones that actually even cut slack back then.
Oh yeah, tends to be talkative.
Right,
meaning your kid won't shut up.
Does not do well with constructive criticism. Shit like that. Shit we
dude,
really used to get fucking called on.
Do you guys have access to your
with others?
On a tangent, do you guys have access to your report cards from when you were kids?
I have all of them from birth to fucking. It's all right here in a fucking.
I was gonna say, Herm, you probably do because you live in the house where
I was a teacher and she kept all of that shit.
I hope they all went in that flood that my parents had in their basement. I honestly hope that all of my report cards are gone.
Oh, okay. Because I would be. I know what most
That's
of mine
where I'm
say,
coming from. Like everything, was
especially
A for
elementary
above,
school.
B for below, S for set, M for meets grade level. Like it there was very cut and dry. You either did it, you did it. You either couldn't do it, you did it, or you did it well. There was no other
Mhm.
options.
Yeah, you colored inside the lines. Check.
Check.
Yeah.
It was
Most
Can write
there
his
was
name.
there was no grade. It was pass fucking fail, bro.
Yep. He can write his name. Check.
Check. Swear to God.
Oh man. But yeah,
Packard
I
is
will,
with boogers, but yeah.
if you can get one of those report cards, Herm, and break it out and send me like a, I don't want to see your grades. I want to see the breakdown. That's how I'm going to grade the president on January 20th. 1 year. I said it with Biden too. I'm going to give him a year. And I did. And we didn't have this show at the time. We came a little later, but I did the same thing. Okay, you've had a year. Here's the good things, here's the bad things, here's my letter grade. Go fuck yourself. I honestly, not a huge fan of his. Certain things have been okay. My big thing, and I heard all the feminists talk about it. I heard all the wacky, super far left people talk about it. I'll ask this question now, and maybe some of our female listeners out there can chime in now, later, whenever. All I heard was women are going to lose their rights. What rights have you lost? None. We're going to go back. It's going to be like The Handmaid's Tale, which is a work of fiction, but I understand the thought process. Did it become The Handmaid's Tale? No, it did not. Those are the things I was worried about. Will this come true? Will I have to eat my words? The rest of it, I'm waiting till January 20th. He's going to be like in front of the parole board. Us three are giving him grades. Send it to all of us. We'll all do a report card for DJT on January 20th. I think that'll be a fun fucking episode. Here you go, fathead. Listen up.
Well, see, I'm not even thinking about the president at this point. I'm looking at Minnesota.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Are you moving there?
No. What?
No, he's not
what is
Somali.
No. The man who runs the state was up for vice president. The man who runs the state was probably allowing illegal shit to happen in his state for a very long time and just turned a blind eye. That person almost ran our country.
Yeah, he was a gunshot away from being, if Kamala had been elected, he was a gunshot or a heart attack away from being the president of the United States.
So, okay. Remember when we said when Trump first got into office, either way we would give it time to see what happens?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of dumpster fire would we be walking into and out of right now in that year's time that it passed if the coin were flipped the other way? Holy shit!
You can't.
Here's the problem. It could have been excellent. You don't know.
Well, a cup of coffee and a shitload of projection would allow me to answer that question. So I don't have either.
Yeah, I was going to say something similar. We can't. It's all
Shoulda,
speculation.
coulda, woulda. It's calm down. Fucking.
This isn't who shot first, Han or Greedo. We can answer that question, but
calm down.
You're missing the greater point. You're missing the greater point.
What
greater point? The greater point is pieces of shit like this want to run our country. Pieces of shit like this, walking trash.
Pieces of shits that are now. I don't understand your point. Versus the pieces of shits that are doing it now. How is one better than the other? How is one more horrible than the other? Pieces of shits are pieces of shits. Everybody thinks they're not.
I'd like to get my point out fully before I get fucking chewed at. This is like I'm working with that fucking cunt I work with at work.
Oh, honestly. Shit. The floor recognizes the gentleman from Oakdale.
So why are these people who supported these pieces of shit not eating fucking crow and chewing on their fucking words and joking on them? Point the finger. Point the finger. Look, bad because of Orange. Bad because of Republican. Bad because of this. Look at your own party, motherfucker. Look at your own party. I can look at what I support and what values I hold. I can look inward and say, yep, that can be construed as fucked up. Neither side can do that. Let's get to the point where we pay the money that these people get in their pocket, in their paycheck, is for what their actual purpose is. What needs to happen to get Congress and the House to talk to each other? Just talk. Have conversation.
I have an answer to that.
Because if we can't do that, us speculating and us waiting to see what's going to happen is fucking pointless. Because it's all about personal agendas and passions and what lines whose pocket. Politics now is all about fucking money and where it's going to set me in the future and where I can push this money down generational wealth. That's what the office has become.
There's another side to that. I'm sorry, I didn't know you weren't done. Please continue.
No, and it's sickening. That's it. My point is we can't just be one-sided in this to say who's to blame. We're all to blame if we're going to speak colloquially and collectively. We, the people.
I did a video the other night when the whole thing started to bubble about Bill Clinton. Not that we didn't already know he was a pervert, but now he's a pervert linked with the whole Epstein thing. And more names are going to come out, but he was the biggest by far to come out recently. This is a guy I campaigned for twice. This is a guy I put my wholehearted support into. And if it is shown, not just these pictures, I mean, these pictures are one thing, but if it's shown that he did terrible things with underage women, girls, I should say, my mom said, you don't have to answer for that. I'm like, I kind of feel like I do because I put myself out there. This is my guy. And for all the people out there who say, oh, Trump's a pedo, Trump's a pedo, Trump's a pedo, great. And if it comes out that he is, what are you going to do when your orange idol is now a fallen idol? That's what I'm dealing with. It's not weighing me down every day, but it weighed me down that day. I put my support into this guy. But we've all put our support into people over the years that don't deserve our support, but we didn't know it at the time. How many friends have we had either collectively or separately that we put a lot of time, effort, and energy into, and they turned out to be hunks of shit? Quite a few. I could rattle off a list. Yeah, it does.
It happens.
By the same token, you could have people that you can change your viewpoint about positively or negatively over the years. Nothing stays static. I feel better about you guys now than I did, years and years and years ago. It doesn't mean I didn't like you or love you or were tight with you then. But as we grow and we age and we learn and we set our values differently, I'll even throw the age of 35 out there. General, the midpoint of life, 35 to 40. Once your values are there, those are your values for the rest of your life. Because you've learned, you've come to that point. It's the fork in the road. You chose your direction. Awesome. But you have to live by those decisions. I thought it was funny that Clinton got a Hummer in the White House and got caught. Kennedy had a secret door that Marilyn Monroe used to come through. And he got a Hummer in the Oval Office. That's why when I make the joke about being president, even though I want to be president, I will start every speech with from the cum-encrusted carpet of the Oval Office, because so much dirty shit has gone on in that room sexually over the years. Some get caught, some don't. To Herm's point, I agree with him. There's pieces of shit on both sides of the aisle. There's pieces of shit in our workplaces. Just got to weed them out. to your point, though, Lynch, the one word you failed to mention, and I think this is the big reason why the left won't talk to the right and right won't talk to the left, and they're all digging their heels in for their own personal bullshit, is ego.
No.
No one wants to admit that my point may be slightly wrong. The AOCs, and on the other side, you have like Pam Bondi. No one wants to say, I was wrong. Maybe we should talk about this. The one person who gets it right consistently, and I hope he runs for president someday, even though I don't think he can do the job, is John Fetterman. He just comes out and says, I would rather do the job and take care of the people rather than my own personal agenda, because that's what my job is. I'm a representative of the people. Herm, you said ego's not a part of this. Why would you think that?
Because the problem is trust. It's not ego, it's trust.
I would say they go hand in hand. One side doesn't trust you on this topic. Okay, I'm willing.
So because I can trust your opinion, like let's just say John Fetterman.
Yo, nigga, your ego can be way too motherfucking much.
Right.
But
Exactly.
your ideas can actually be viable. Look, I love that motherfucker. Look, I do it all the time. I love the ideas this motherfucker happens. I can't stand that motherfucker though.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And I
don't
had
have to like you to work with you. It's trust. I have to trust you to work with you. I don't have to fucking like with you. I can fucking hate you as a fucking person and everything about you. But I have to trust at work. You know what the fuck you're doing, and after that, I don't give a fuck. The problem is nobody trusts what
you
the
just
other
described
people are doing at fucking work.
You just described exactly how I managed my people when I worked at Mohegan Sun. I didn't like a lot of the people I worked with personally because I didn't align with their values, whatever the case may be. But they knew their job, and I could trust them. I put my trust in people who perform.
Trust them to do their
You can
job.
be as big a
all I require.
You can be as big a fuck up outside of the four walls that we work. You can do whatever fuck you want. You can fuck up in there, but when you're in here, you perform. And I would tell people like that. When you're in here, you are a superstar. You just got to get your shit aligned. And that's what we need is the alignment. And I think you're right. Ego is part of it. But I also think Herman's correct because trust is a big part. Trust and ego.
Look, we all know that projects run better when everybody gets a fucking along. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I don't have to like the people I'm working with.
But even if we don't get along on a project, if we all trust that everybody is fucking doing their best and is doing their job. Look, you think everybody on a football team loves every motherfucking buddy there? No. But if everybody does their job, that's the only thing required for me to like you right here in this job.
Well, and that's a perfect
any fucking else you do. You want to fucking ask too many questions. You want to be fucking stupid a lot of the time. But if I know it or sound stupid, but if I trust you're doing your job right, and that's
I got
the
no
problem.
worries.
Nobody trusts that we're all working towards something.
That's the absolute truth. I mean,
No
because
argument here.
you don't have to love the people you work with. You just have to be civil and have a common goal. And the common goal is to do the job as effectively as possible and not waste time and money. And in my profession, still, that's about the bottom line. Make money and don't waste money.
Mm-hmm.
Problem with
You guys,
politics is that
you guys is all about
way
service.
Too large subjective version of what that job is.
Right.
It's not like, my man, you've
whole
made a
thing
bunch of shitty decisions, but we're gonna keep you. Like you fucking omelet up 3 times and you're fired in my kitchen.
Yeah.
It's that fast.
My issue
Well,
with
it's
some
a
of these go ahead.
Just say this real quick.
Yeah.
The basis of like how we got here to where we are in the United States is taxation without representation is tyranny. How exactly do these motherfuckers represent us with this tax dollar?
Well, the problem is
Again, to my point, they don't because they don't want to talk to each other.
they do they do, but the problem is they represent the again.
They represent us as a physical form, but they don't represent us in thought.
I'll say this again. Corporate sponsored lobbyism is crime.
Yeah.
Lobbying in general is criminal and defeats the whole system. So until we can actually get rid of the whole lobbying concept that I can pay you for a vote and I pay people to influence your vote with all kinds of lucrative deals, there is not it doesn't matter. It's corrupt with the before the vote happens. So what happens with the votes don't matter.
Yeah, the system's already broke, so therefore using a broken system it yields shitty results.
That's what I'm saying. You know, every time I plow
It's
this
not
field,
representation of us as a person.
Field, it's fucked up. Well, that's because you never fixed the tractor. Yeah, but it's fucked up. But it's because
I can say we're a Senate.
Never fixed the tractor.
I can say we're a Senate. I represent Connecticut. Burns represents Florida. You represent Colorado. Here, boom, we vote on shit. We're here physically. That's all they do is show up and for a meeting and they say they have a name tag that says Connecticut on it. But all the other thoughts and shit that gets in there, it isn't what we want as citizens. It's what they can get to line their fucking pockets. Like I said earlier, it's become a money-making scheme to set up future wealth.
It's time for
Just keep it perpetuating.
You deserve a Butterfinger.
Oh, wait.
I love you. Heath.
How did that go, by the way? What was the finish on that?
All right, so here's the finish. I got up early, like 3 a.m., put her stocking together, finished cutting the paper, taped it to the bag, covered it real nice. Literally took like the producer's look on covering the Heath words and the pictures. So all you really saw was like the chocolate bar thing on the Heath bar bag, you know. I put them at the very bottom of the stocking.
You slick willy bastard.
I put the Hershey's cups on top. I bought her a big bag of Vlasic pickleballs. They're think of Planters cheese balls, but that corn ball, but done with like Vlasic dill pickle.
Oh, nice.
Put those in the stocking, hung it nice. It took her about 15-20 minutes to notice there was actually a stocking on the wall for her. So she pulled it out. She reached in and she pulled out the Reese's cups, and she was like, awesome. And then she pulled out the Butterfinger cups, and she was like, oh, yeah, cool. Dude, I done so well on the tape job and the reprint of the fucking shit. This silly bitch thought I put a bag of fucking Butterfingers in her stocking. She was like, oh my God, these are like, I literally was like, now she sits over here. I'm like, why don't you look at those Butterfingers again? She was like, you're an ass. Yeah, it would have been. I did. The fucked up part is I did so well. She didn't realize they weren't fucking Butterfingers. Then I had to explain it to her, and she was like, "You're a dick." Not really. If I have to explain it to you,
It's not like Lynch's house where
it
if
went
he pulls
over
a prank,
well, but I was like, it was beautiful. Oh my god, I love Butterfingers.
you were waiting for the fallout and you never got it.
Yeah, really, I got because right there was no fallout because she thought it was a bag of Butterfingers. So, yeah, no, I didn't get the real reaction I was hoping for on the open. I had to explain the joke and it wasn't that good. But
See,
I'll figure something out and fuck her up next time.
your house is a lot different than like every other friend of mine's house where a prank like that happens, whether I was involved or not, and 2 words tumble out of people's mouths. And those 2 words are Lynch. Go ahead, say them. He's muted.
That's his thing. I did not do that.
Yeah, unmute yourself.
Fucking
Fucking Burns.
Fucking Burns. That's the one. Any prank anybody plays, mainly because I've spent years and years pranking everybody, it always gets blamed on me. Whether I love it, whether or not I had anything to do with it. You play a joke on your wife, Lynch, and she'll say, "Fucking Burns."
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, but that's the hole I've dug for myself. And
my wife didn't even realize I was roasting her, so I'm not sure what to do with that. I'm like, I thought you were swifter than that. I'm not sure. Like, do I need to worry about like early onset Alzheimer's?
Nah, man, take the W. If you this is your chance to take the W because you did.
No,
such
it's not really a W. The W
It is though.
Like if she'd have lost her shit. Like that's what I wanted. I wanted way more about you're a dick.
Look at it from a different perspective. You did such a good job of masking that bag that she bought it. That's a W, my friend.
Yeah, I understand that, but she's half fucking blind, bro. So I'm not even sure if she, you know what I mean? Like, I could have printed it in like 1973 fucking TV screen fucking look, like 480 by 480, and I don't even know if her blind ass would have noticed. I love her, but she's fucking blind.
She home right now?
Yep, upstairs in the living room, right fucking now.
All right, I didn't know if we were going to be on one of those videos in a couple.
We will
weeks.
be. We're all going to be on a fucking Dateline episode later. In about a month and a half, we're all going to be a fucking Dateline episode.
And then some YouTuber is going to be like the strange
and travel the country killing motherfuckers left and right.
First, Herm gets murdered live.
No,
and that's going to be
last.
Nah, you're close to the proximity. Is I'm gonna start with you, and you two better be really fucking scared.
She's not that tough. She's definitely a poison type of killer. She's not that hands-on. She is not that violent. She is definitely from a distance and be fucking far away. I know my wife. She's a poison.
Okay. Get the red curtain ready because I'm ready to be on Snap to be like, I never saw this coming. She was just a nice, quiet lady, kept to herself. The whole spiel.
For real.
Tell me more about Jennifer. Real nice, quiet, keeps to herself.
Nice, quiet.
It's always the quiet ones you worry about.
Time. Everybody always thought she was like the church lady.
Every episode of Snapped has that one dude talking about the lady, the killer.
Right, no, right. It's everybody's lover. No, that bitch was fucking nuts.
Yeah, nobody ever says that though.
Nobody ever says that. Everybody's always lovely. They always need one. There should always be one who's like, look. She had these motherfuckers snowed. She was fucking insane. She was
crazy than a bag of hangers.
There's never that. Are you telling me nobody was like, I don't like her? I don't believe that.
I mean, somebody at some point has to go. Something's not right with Donna.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Check on Donna.
That's what.
One of my favorite.
Somebody else thinks she's a little unstable.
To this day, one of my favorite Snapped episodes is Clara Harris, the dentist's wife from Houston.
Yes.
Kind as could be. Nobody could
fucking baking everybody cookies and pies in the neighborhood and shit.
She's the charity lady.
Welcoming fucking committee.
And what did she do? She ran over her husband and wasn't happy. So she backed up and did it again.
She backed up in case she didn't do it right. And she ran that motherfucker.
And it's on video. You watch this Mercedes-Benz, and then it backs up.
Like 3 or 4 fucking times. She wanted to. That woman was thorough. I can tell you right now, she's thorough.
She thought about it.
Her
maybe he's
report
not
card
dead.
said,
Right, like
her
she
report card
literally
said
got to
attention
the
to
other side,
detail.
it was like, what if he's not dead? Because if he's not dead, he's gonna talk, and I can't.
Follows instructions very well.
Mhm.
Attention to detail. Spectacular.
That's what I'm saying. That's what, from a chef point of view, attention to detail, 5.
Yep. I wanted to be,
Execution, 5.
if I were ever an ad executive, I want to make it because she was driving a really nice Mercedes Benz. The thing wasn't more than 4 months old. So I want to have Clara Harris driving, right? I'm sure she's out of jail by now. Crime of passion. She only got like 15 years.
Couldn't we
And
just have like, what's her name, like Bruce Jenner do it? Because that motherfucker ran a nigga over too.
Yeah, but not twice.
Oh, I mean, look, that motherfucker also didn't break either. He just
Right. So you here's the scene. You see her hands on the wheel,
Volvo
right?
commercial. I can see it.
Kind of. You see her hands on the wheel. You see the
His
instrument.
meters on the wheel.
10 and 2. That's right. And it what you go wrong.
Actually,
the
with
panel,
the advent of crash control and airbags, up 3 and 9 is actually a more correct.
fair
That's what-
enough. Shut up,
That's
Herm.
what your daughter was taught. I'm just saying.
Yes. On the dashboard, in like a really nice cup holder, is a glass of water, and you see the top of the water, like the meniscus. It's smooth as silk, and you just watch this Mercedes go, boom, and then you see her jamming into reverse and goes.
Mercedes,
Boom.
so smooth, you can run a nigga over and not
No.
spill your wine.
The cut line at the end would never fly. Mercedes Benz, motherfucker, and that's it. That would be the best. And at the end, you have
Samuel L.
Clara
Jackson,
Harris.
man.
Yeah,
Samuel L.
you have-
Jackson.
You have Clara Harris rubbing your chin like, that's right, Mercedes Benz, motherfucker. I have way too
Oh.
much time on my hands.
I don't want to see one more motherfucking nigga get one more by another motherfucking Mercedes again.
Oh my god. All right, we'll get away from politics. I had a point, and I'm not going to make it because you guys made all the really good points on that.
What was your? I wanted to hear your review of the Kennedy Center honors.
Oh, okay, thank you. I watch it every year. I think it's great.
I do
regardless
too,
of,
and
regardless of who's there.
I do too. And go.
It's fantastic to see people come and pay tribute. I didn't like in past Kennedy Center honors. You had the president make a blurb introducing each act, a videotape from the Oval Office.
Right,
You
just
know.
a little, a
Right.
little 10-second. Here it is.
And he sits in the box for the rest of the fucking night. That's it.
right.
He didn't.
Right.
First
very,
of all,
very, very, very under the radar, not trying to be the center of the fucking show.
right off the rip, he's on stage. Which okay, hold on. Obama did the same, and Reagan did the same. So
He was
okay.
In Obama's defense.
You're making the camera do your thing.
I didn't do that. That was actually, in Obama's defense, he was invited and asked to open them that year when he did it.
Yeah, there's only been 4 presidents to actually walk on the stage and welcome everybody, and it's Trump, Obama, Reagan, and oddly enough, Jimmy Carter.
Right. It's not. It was. They were asked. All of those were asked to do that. Other than that, they do their little video thing. They sit up in the box. They wave, and it goes on.
So,
yes.
Out the door. Trump did not need to walk on stage the first time, nor did he have to walk on stage the second time. Stay in the box. Do your thing. This was the first year that I liked everybody that went in. I can make a case for everybody. The tribute to Stallone was fantastic. Loved the fact that Nuno Bettencourt and Kenny Aronoff played with the orchestra, playing Gonna Fly Now, and then the final bell. Loved the tribute to Michael Crawford. My favorite musical of all time is Phantom of the Opera.
Mm-hmm. Mine too.
They showed, I didn't know all the other stuff about Michael Crawford, about the movies, about the television shows. He's very comedic. I sent Lynch the video. David Phelps and Jane Osmont, whatever the fuck her name is. Osmont, thank you. Did the best version I've ever heard of the Phantom of the Opera song. I was riveted. I watched it back the next day just so I could watch that performance one more time.
It was ridiculously good.
Oh, and
now, I had the honor of seeing him perform the Phantom.
Crawford or Phelps?
Crawford.
Nice.
My mother was a huge Phantom of the Opera fan. And one of the things that we bonded on is musicals like that. And yeah, so we were there in New York when he was there.
That's
and
awesome.
It was amazing.
I never got to see Michael Crawford.
But that performance that they performed,
yes.
Wow.
And she killed it in the end where she's just doing the yeah. And then him putting so much passion, kind of like Michael Crawford did in his performances, because I've seen, the old VHS that they put out after it had its long Broadway run. And he's just from his gut, sing for me. And I'm, oh my God.
Yeah. And it's goosebumps. The first time I saw that, I was like, holy shit.
It was very,
that guy
very. Yes. Yeah. Here's a bit of trivia for you. There were 2 people honored that night that played the Phantom in Phantom of the Opera. Michael Crawford's one. Who's the other?
I don't know.
Maybe Herm will know. Let's ask him. Michael Crawford was not the only person honored that night who played the Phantom, although that's why he was honored. Who was the other one that was in the honorees that played the Phantom?
Oh, that was shit.
I actually went to Toronto to see the show because it was an off-Broadway production.
Yeah, no,
Toronto.
Paul Stanley.
Really?
Paul Stanley played the Phantom at the Pantages Theatre in Toronto, Canada in 1999.
I did not know that.
Did 67 shows. It was good. I mean, it was Paul Stanley. I was like, well, I'm going to see the Phantom. I know I'm going to love it because I've seen it 3 other times. I just wanted to see Paul in the role. He was good. He wasn't anything I'd write home about, but he was good. So there's Gloria Gaynor. What can you say? Her voice is amazing. Elle King did a fantastic job. Jennifer Hudson also did a fantastic job. George Strait's tribute was very nice. Was never a huge fan of his, but Vince Gill and then Brooks and Dunn did him justice. And now we get to Kiss.
King is, Elle King's father is, right?
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider.
Yes. Which is crazy. So
crazy talented kid.
Yeah, no kidding. We get to Kiss. Chris Angel does an introduction. Very nice. He's a lifelong Kiss fan. Did the tribute to Ace. Garth Brooks, who is a lifelong Kiss fan, did a great job on. I thought the song selection was ass, but they put the biggest songs out there. Shout It Out Loud. He put his spin on it, which I liked. The country guy who did Beth, Marcus King, no relation to Elle King. Looks like Josh Gad with a cowboy hat. I thought they could have found somebody better. That was just not a really good rendition. And of course, Cheap Trick closing the show.
It's not really a great song.
It's not. It's not.
I'm not disparaging anybody. I'm being honest as far as, technically it's a nice, easy 5-chord song. It's nice and easy. It doesn't require a lot of technical anything. And I think replying anything crazy technical vocally, anybody that's technical vocally to that kind of fucks it up. It's kind of like when everybody sings Hallelujah by Leonard.
Here we go. That comes up every time we start talking about music.
And they make it nice and soft.
It's not supposed to be.
That's not what the artist wanted. The artist wanted fucking pain. He wanted you to hear it in every fucking word he says.
Mm-hmm.
and doing it smooth and nice as a Christmas song, while it sounds glorious melodically, you ruin it when you present it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And
I just think it wasn't. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, you know what I mean? And like,
Yeah.
I get it as a chef. There's a million ways to present beef, but you present it like that, and it's kind of, and that's not how it should. That's not how that dish is supposed to be presented.
I got you. I just thought they could have found somebody better. That's a song when you listen to Peter Criss sing that song in 1975, 76, the raspiness.
I was going to
The
say
heart-
it just
you know.
kind of needs to be soft and smooth.
Yeah, and he didn't do that. He kind of
That's all it needs. It doesn't need that vocal forward bullshit.
right,
It just kind of needs to sound like this. 'Cause
right.
It's a little bit high in my range.
This
I'm
guy
feeling
made
emotional.
this guy sounded like any jackass with a guitar on open mic night trying to
Right,
impress
like
somebody.
every fucking oppressed urban white boy with a guitar and 3 white girls around him under a tree.
Mhm.
Like,
My only complaint about these performances, as going into Cheap Trick doing Rock and Roll All Night, great choice, love Cheap Trick.
hardest
Gene Simmons
working band in fucking showbiz.
Oh, they're so good.
Them
There's I
motherfuckers did that show, and they played 4 more shows on that strip that week.
don't doubt it.
Did you see them?
Everybody
Did you
is
see them the year
sitting.
They went into the Hall of Fame,
Yes,
and literally that was their announcement. Like, they're here tonight. They're performing down the street at 3 more shows this week.
that's right.
Like-
I saw them at the Oakdale Theater, and in the '80s when Cheap Trick was kind of coming back from that doldrum, I've been a Cheap Trick liker. I wouldn't say a fan. When I saw them at the Oakdale Theater, they did something called the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Triple Play. It was Hart, Joan Jett, Cheap Trick, all going in that year, and they came through Connecticut. And
For
Cheap
all
Trick
of
puts
us,
on
it-
one of the best live shows I've ever seen.
They're fucking really good live.
Always. They were never a fucking studio band. Listen, you guys ever listen to the
Live
studio
at Budokan.
version of I Want You to Want Me?
Yeah.
It's
Well, what,
horrible.
It's horrible.
It's horrible. It's the worst fucking song you've ever heard.
But when they put that
that
single out from
version-
Budokan,
And they fucking did it live at Boudica, and that dude, the
that's
original studio version of I Want You to Want Me sounds, it's so horrible.
I'm not a fan.
There's
But
Not a
here's
fan
where-
of the original.
here's a dichotomy for you. The studio version of the song they did that night, Rock and Roll All Night, is all right. It was the live version that put Kiss over the top, that
Yeah.
made them Kiss in all capital letters. They took one of the greatest live songs ever released as a single. They put their stamp on it. It was great. Here's my complaint. Gene's wife and Paul's wife, sit down, stop dancing, stop looking like hoes in expensive dresses. Did you watch it at the end where they're
they are, my man, they are just hoes in expensive dresses.
well, I could say that for Shannon. Paul's wife is actually an attorney. So
Look,
maybe that makes her
all
more
right,
of a hoe.
Listen.
You're the
all
high
right?
paid hoe.
Listen,
I'm paying
I'm
hoe.
gonna say this.
Kiss on the
I'm gonna
mouth.
say this, and I'll catch a lot of hell. I'll probably catch some hell when I get off of this broadcast. Okay, but at some point, every woman has to realize my man went out looking for hoes one night, and I'm the one he took home.
Oh goddamn.
Just saying. I don't mean that with disrespect, but every woman has to have that internal. We know where we are and realization as you go. Yeah, this motherfucker went out looking for hoes one night, and that was the. You know what I mean?
Services
You know
for
what I
Michael
mean?
Herman.
And-
Services for Michael Herman will be next Wednesday at 3:00. Calling hours are 5 to
Look,
9.
I chased my motherfucking wife. I stalked her illegally. There were several felonies. It took 30 fucking years. I got it. But for most guys, at some point, their wife, if they've been on, my man went out looking for hoes one night, and that's how I got here.
I'm not going to say that that's all guys, but that's
No, but in general, it's a
the heavy-handed side of the scale. The heavy-handed side of the scale goes to you.
This motherfucker went out looking for hoes one night, and I'm one of the hoes. Wait a minute.
Please send your hate mail to
send it
junctiondysfunctionshow@gmail.com. Herm will answer all of your emails. Herm will answer all of your emails.
You know what I mean? Like, my wife is a very special case.
Okay, so getting back to the point,
You're saying very special needs.
Of all the honorees that sat there and their wives were there and there were things going on and nobody else
stood up and shook their ass.
Stood up. Exactly.
Nobody else stood up and shook their ass. Just these two hoes.
There's Shannon Tweed Simmons and Aaron Stanley. Sit the fuck down. This isn't Madison Square Garden. It's the fucking Kennedy Center.
Kennedy Center, sit the fuck down, you.
I could understand.
Shit.
I could understand 3 or 4 weeks earlier when they had the Kiss. Well, they called it the Kiss Cruise, landlocked in Vegas, where it was just all the Kiss fans were in a hotel. They had meet and greets and concerts and this and that and the third. You want to get up and dance then? Have fun.
That's the one.
Don't do it at the fucking Kennedy Center. You didn't see George Strait's wife shaking her tits while they were playing his songs.
Nope. Everybody sat down. They were respectful and quiet and civilized. And those two
It's called decorum.
Those two heathen whores.
It's called decorum.
Their ass.
They have none. It's not their fault. It was in their upbringing.
Yep. And I will give whoever set this up. I don't know who sets up the Kennedy Center honors. I don't care. The empty seat for Ace, that was right next. It was the seat right next to Peter Criss.
No,
empty seat
like
for
that.
Ace.
Thought it was respectful as fuck.
Yes, and his daughter was in the seat behind, much like Shannon was behind Gene, and so on.
Family was exactly that. I thought was very nice.
And somebody said to me, "Well, don't you think his daughter should have been in that seat?" Absolutely not. No. That should have been Ace's seat.
It's the same reason you set an empty plate at a holiday meal. No.
Exactly.
I thought that was it. You can sit around it. That empty plate is a significant.
You can sit it. You can sit anywhere you want at the table.
Sit anywhere, but that
spot is reserved.
That spot is not for you to sit in. Sorry.
The other cool thing, I thought it was great. The empty seat, Monique Fraley is right behind. When somebody was doing the speech about Kiss, I think it was, I don't remember who it was. They panned to the crowd, and there's Tommy Thayer, Eric Singer, Bruce Kulick, all sitting
like right next to each, like literally like the three blind fucking mice sitting there.
Right. And I thought it was great.
Like almost ostracized. They're not even close to anywhere near the group. They're fucking pushed.
But look, they said it.
You can sit close, but not with.
Okay, here's where I'm going to give Trump this amount of credit. He talks about in that blurb, that video blurb, the 90-second package. Kiss is this and that. Ace Frehley, Peter Criss, Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, and they've gone on even after the band kind of splintered, and they've been kept going by Tommy Thayer and Eric Singer in these seats, and they've done great. And I'm like, wow, President was classier than the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, who all but ignored
anybody
the
but
members.
Those original four.
Right.
Anybody but those original four. There was nothing. There was no recognition.
So for the one thing I'm going to say nice about Cheeto Bandito, he gave them credit, whereas the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame didn't. And when they went into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Gene made it a point. I have to mention these names: Eric Carr, rest in peace; Vinnie Vincent, Mark St. John, rest in peace; Bruce Kulick, Tommy Thayer, Eric Singer. When the E Street Band went into the Hall of Fame, they brought in people that played like for one tour. They put like everybody. It was like 900 people on that.
Yeah,
stage.
like literally, if you played one concert with them at any point, anywhere, they brought it in. There was like 437 musicians on that E Street bit.
So
and it's kind of like
the Grateful Dead was the same thing.
I was just gonna say, Grateful Dead. If they ever do a tribute or they do a get together, like There's 742 guys because no, I played with them with one show in California because somebody got sick. I was the keyboardist for a half hour, and
Right.
they're like, "No, bro, you got to show up too. You were fucking there."
The kid who played drums for the Who for one night because Keith
Right,
Moon was
right.
shit hammered. He should go in the Hall of Fame
Hammered.
too.
Like he literally showed up and played the first half of a concert, and that was it. And that
then-
motherfucker gets told, "No, you get to play too. Come on."
Right.
Yes.
Now, I'm the Kiss fan in the group. So I'm going to ask you guys, because I think it should have been everybody, living or dead, that gets honored. But they stuck to the original band. Is that original band that iconic where the other guys really don't matter? It's just Paul,
No.
Gene, Ace, Peter?
No.
No, I don't
No.
think so. I think you want my honest opinion.
I would.
I think Gene and Paul dictate how everybody honors them.
I can see it.
I think Gene has way more control on how it's done and presence and all of that. But nope. There's a lot of there's people that got included when videos were made long ago because it was really fucking close. But then there's peoples that did whole tours that nobody's ever said their name ever again since. Somebody played with somebody, and I think those two. I think the two that never went in and out of the Kiss group have a lot to say on how that all is done.
I can see that.
Well, you also have to remember that people got into Kiss at different phases of Kiss, iterations of Kiss,
Right.
and not necessarily. People did. Some people didn't fall in love with the original band, and they discovered the original band
Mhm.
because of their newfound love in, let's say, the '80s, the late '80s, early '90s. Then they go back and look at the catalog. By the time most people now listen to the Grateful Dead, who are in their teens, aren't listening to the original Grateful Dead. They're listening to the
Well, you and I weren't
John
listening-
Mayer version or
you and I
the
weren't really listening to original Grateful Dead by the time we were.
no. We were listening to the
Yeah,
16th
the only thing we had
iteration
left was Jerry, and that motherfucker
Yeah.
died.
And Bob Weir.
Pretty
Bob
much.
Weir. Bob Weir was the last man standing on that.
Yep.
That was
out of
it.
the
You know what I
original
mean?
crew.
To your point, and I'm going to say this now because I've been a Kiss fan since probably 76, 77 when I first bought that 8-track at a yard sale for 50 cents, and it ruined my entire world for the rest of my life.
Well, go
I
ahead.
started there, but when I think about it, forget that Herm's going to say, well, that's because he was your friend. This is my Kiss drummer.
No. Well, I was gonna say I was gonna throw up.
Don't throw up.
No. I was gonna throw it out there. When you think, all right, who are the 4 members of Kiss? When you think about it right off the rip, like for me, it's Gene, Paul, Eric,
And fill in the blank of whoever came through the door.
Right. Like
Vinnie Vincent.
it could be anybody. Like for me, it's like Gene, Paul, and then there's a stage where I listen to him where it could be Eric on drums. It could be Carr. It could be Singer. It could also be Kulick or St. John. It could be
There will
see
be
where
no
I'm
talk
going?
of Vinnie
Like,
Vincent
it's
on this
and that's
podcast.
kind of where it is. Like I truly believe that Gene and Paul don't control a lot of it because 50% of that memory in anybody's head is Gene and Paul.
When people, especially like the heavy duty Kiss homers, the only good version of the band is the original 4.
Not
How
really.
many
Any
bands?
version of the band is fucking awesome. Listen to
Yeah.
a fucking album, cuck.
Listen to Lick It Up. With the exception of that song, which I hate, that record, Lick It Up, is fucking phenomenal. But how many bands? Look, people lose their shit. Metallica fills stadiums, and they're on their 3rd bassist. Nobody complains that it's not the original Metallica. Nobody.
I mean, I do because like I'm one of the some
You
of
are
us.
a Cliff Burton
I was
apologist.
gonna
Yes,
say
you
some
are.
of us. Some of us fucking remember Cliff, and we will not fucking apologize for that.
Understood. I'm trying to think of another iconic
Straight up.
band that
Cliff Burton for fucking president.
the Rolling Stones. The Rolling Stones only have 3 original members and have been touring since 1871. Nobody complains that it's not the original Rolling Stones. Why is
who's
Kiss
left?
this
Who's
cat?
left? It's Mick. It's Keith.
The drummer, Charlie
the
Watt.
Drummer, right? Isn't it the drummer?
Yeah.
The blonde-haired
Yeah.
drummer guy?
Well, it's kind of grayish now.
You know what I mean, though. The guy with the short hair and the drum.
I still, to this day, I've seen the Stones, and Lynch will agree with me, and Herm's
Hey,
gonna laugh his
I'm
ass
so
off.
old that I do Rick Allen with 2 arms, bitch. Fuck off. Oh, I didn't even see you were fucking drinking. I am so sorry.
I'm lucky that laundry is
I
dirty.
am so old that I do Rick Allen with 2 arms.
Oh, he's killing himself over there tonight.
I'm fucking.
We've lost Herm for the evening.
I gotta write this shit down. It's going to my act.
That's good shit. We can make a T-shirt out of that. I may be old, but I saw Rick Allen with 2 arms. I forgot my point.
For real.
I don't even remember.
Oh, okay. The
You saw the
Stones.
Stones.
I've seen the Stones. I've seen their videos. I've made this joke with everybody who loves music. Keith Richards is a phenomenal guitar player, but if you see him live, how does all those great riffs come from this move?
Finger work, bitch.
Oh my God, it's so annoying. It kind of like if you've never seen Judas Priest live. Everybody on there's another band. The drummer's not the original drummer. Nobody bitches.
No.
They have a replacement guitarist because one of the guys fell ill. Nobody bitches. Do you ever see the bassist Ian Hill?
Well, it's kind of like what's the we watched the documentary. It was the Yacht Rock documentary, and Steely Dan was 2 true original guys, and
2
then
dudes.
right.
Yep.
And same with the Doobie Brothers, and then it was like 2 or 3 guys that were technically part of Steely Dan and a couple of other bands, and literally all they did was like pass each other around and studio musicians like. Quality is quality. I don't give a fuck who is there. Quality is quality.
I'm going to send you a video, Herm, of a Judas Priest performance, and you could go to any Judas Priest live performance from 1981.
I played that on Christmas Eve.
What, Judas Priest?
No, I took that Rob Halford reading the night and came down here, and I played it, and I turned it into a recording, and I put it on a loop. And I played it till fucking I woke up in the morning.
That's a beautiful thing. I want you to watch specifically Ian Hill.
So if you drove by on the radio, that's what you heard.
You heard Rob Halford. Thank you, Rob Halford from Judas Priest.
WB.
Ian Hill is the heavy metal version. Ian Hill is the heavy metal version of Keith Richards because he has one move. Every fucking song. We saw Judas Priest twice. Me and my girlfriend at the time. When they reunited with Halford, they came through Mohegan Sun. They had 2 nights. We went to both nights.
No, he's got 3 moves. He has 2 ups and a down.
Kind of, but the whole night, it's just no matter what song he's playing, Painkiller. Hey, let's play Diamonds and Rust.
That's it.
Got another thing coming?
It's always the same beat. It doesn't even change to the tempo of the music. It's just the same.
No, his move is just this.
Like, even Stevie Wonder fucking rocks different, motherfucker.
You know, people get on Lemmy's shit because he sang way up high to get that throatiness, but he moved around. He did different moves. Ian Hill.
Right, and in between vocals and verses, he, came down and
Right. Ian Hill has one move. One. And it's been the same move for 50 fucking years.
He's got the Charlie Brown rock. That's what I call it.
Charlie Brown rock. That's awesome.
So
I had a weird thought yesterday, as a matter of fact.
This is gonna hurt.
All right. So like we go to this is America, man. And we do we do a NASCAR race or a baseball game or a football game. And there's a fleet of fucking F-18 Eagles, a B-1 bomber, 2 or 3 A-10 Warthogs flying over on a fucking flyover. And it's America. So we sit here and we're like, fucking death machines drop out of the fucking sky. and you look at somebody and you go, yo, this is going to be real good. This is the only country that happens in. If you're in Afghanistan and a fleet of fucking F-18s drop in out of the fucking sky, you are not thinking it's about to be a good fucking day.
This is true. What you say
You
is
are
very
thinking,
true.
oh my fucking Christ, I'm dead. This is America, and it's the only country in the world where that fucking happens, and you're like, bro, this is gonna be so fucking cool.
I would like to announce my vice presidential running mate for 2028, Big Herm, Michael.
I'm just
GS Herman.
saying, America, that shit drops out of the sky. You're like, yo, this is going to be a good day. No other country does that shit happen anywhere. And they're like, this could end up well.
I'd have to look that up because I know when we go to New Hampshire, they always roll out the old school C-130,
That's
which
what I'm
I think
saying,
is
like,
fucking phenomenal.
All right, so like go to Agrabah and drop that motherfucker on some small ass.
The soccer game in Pakistan, and you see
know
a
what I mean?
B-52, run!
You know, a bunch of F-35s drop in out of nowhere at a fucking soccer match in Abu Dhabi.
Haji, grab your wives and your children.
Nobody's like, bro, hold up. Don't go anywhere. This is going to be fucking awesome.
You did say one of us would be in tears by the end of this fucking episode.
Only in America can that happen. You're like, this is going to be so cool.
You know what sucks, though, about a flyover? This happened to me in Richmond in 2004 at, obviously, the NASCAR race. We were sitting in 1 and 2 for the truck race. We were way up high because we got there late. And that was back in the day you couldn't pre-buy truck tickets. You had to get them at the door.
Right.
We get our tickets. We had just driven from Connecticut. We haven't slept. We go to the track. We get our tickets. We get the Yak and the Sherpa guide to get all the way up that bowl. If you've never seen Richmond International Raceway, it's
it sucks.
It's a wonderful place to see a race, but
right.
Those high up seats.
Sucks.
Yeah, I was lucky I'm a younger man when this happened. So we're sitting like almost the last fucking row in between turn 1 and 2. Here comes the anthem. And the home of the flyover's coming from behind us, and they don't hit the afterburner until it gets right above the track. I damn near pissed myself. What are you doing?
I was looking at my lights. Right there.
Oh my God.
You so happy with those lights?
Disco Herm.
Yo, best
Disco Herm.
Best $7,000 I ever spent. Not gonna lie.
Hey, everybody's got a hobby.
That's right.
Herm has lights.
So next week,
I can do that.
I'm gonna ask for an extra week.
I'm gonna.
Shut up. I'm gonna ask for an extra week because I hit a wall with 1-star strip club reviews. I'm running out of good ones, so I need an extra week. So next week, we need a topic.
I think we've ended the year, and I think next week is the new year.
Yes, it is. Look at you. Pays attention in class.
See what I mean? Check.
Comes all the way back around. Pays attention in class.
Check.
Doesn't eat paste.
Back then, it would be tests well. Check.
Doesn't eat paste anymore. Check.
It's the beginning of right. Well, I don't know. It's pretty tasty. I mean, it's you put it on a cracker and it's delicious.
In some countries,
from picking his nose to scratching his ass. Check.
Go ahead. Next week, New Year.
It's the beginning of the year. I mean, we're all failed. You know, we're all filled with, holes.
New Year, who dis?
And I don't know. I think maybe I don't know. We should do some sort of something positive, and I haven't figured it out yet.
On the right foot.
Well, that's the beauty of it, Herm. You have 7 days in which to come up with something and tell us.
You know what I mean? Like it's New Year's tomorrow night. So it's Caleb night. Look at your ears.
All right.
I'm
telling you now, I ain't getting dressed up unless there's a judge in front of me.
Heard. I'll put on a diaper and some big ass fucking ears and go as baby Caleb.
See, this is why we can't have nice things.
Big top hat. Fucking, I'll go
Oh my
next
God.
door and steal the top hat off the
I see your reflection in your window.
I don't care. Yo, I don't give a fuck. That's pretty heavy. Come at me, bitch. Come at me.
Uh-oh.
That boy's got ears like Fievel. I don't care. You say he grew into them, but I haven't seen him in person to prove it. And AI could have adjusted those pictures, you know?
Oh, goddamn. So you have
Get my
7
soda.
days. 7 days to give us our
Like,
uplifting
I don't know.
topic of the year.
Does anybody, I mean, I don't really do, like
Give me 7 days. I'll
New
take off
Year's
the weight.
resolutions. Like, I want to make more money. I want to piss off more people, and I want to make more food. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
that's it. I resolve to piss more people off and be the same asshole that everybody's
Yeah.
loves, because nobody likes change. And you know,
My resolution for the last 10 years has been the same: be a better person next year than I was this year. That's
right?
it.
Like, you know, and
Keep moving forward.
Right? You know, more money, more problems. That's all I'm saying.
Sure, and if it's more money, great. If it means I'm kinder, not even kinder, but
Well,
I am more.
talk. I am
more patient now. I am more calm now.
Personal goals,
Yeah.
career wise, but
Sure.
Look, I'm about to be 53 motherfucking years old.
You're
There
old
is
shit.
no converting shit.
Like I said earlier in the
There's
show,
minimal
once you hit a
there's
particular
minimal
spot,
room
that's
begging
you.
for change at this point.
There, once you hit a particular spot in life, that's you for the rest of your fucking life.
I mean,
We're
you
gonna go
can,
a couple of minutes long.
you can steer a little, but there's no like hard fucking taking a hard left. That ain't
Sure.
happening.
No, unless you get into a bad
Right, there's gotta
accident,
be
and
some,
get a
like,
head
life-
injury,
I was gonna say there's got to be some life-changing, horrible shit to happen.
right? Heaven forbid I get into an accident and whack my head pretty good, and I end up thinking I'm AOC. Jesus Christ!
What, you like oatmeal? That's Megan's line to me all the time. When
Oh,
I'm feeding you oatmeal when you're 75 years old.
I figured out how you could wake me up from a coma. Like I could be in a coma for 10 years, laying in the bed, just vegged out, getting fed through a tube. Have the nurse come in and turn on the view. I'll wake up immediately and change the fucking channel. It's
Joy
that
Behar's
simple.
voice.
Fuck.
Not even her.
Just play Joy
Sunny.
Behar's voice.
Sunny. I can't stand her.
See, for me, it's if I'm in a coma, put Rachel Ray on.
You don't like her. I know.
I hate that bitch. I will wake up. Look, you want to bring me back from the dead? Just put a recording of her talking some bullshit. Have her saying some EVOO, EVVVVOOO, and have her saying some
You're
of that
zhuzhing up a
bullshit.
little.
Yes. Hey,
Zhuzh.
I like zhuzh it up, but I don't like it.
I don't
But-
like when she shortens the words. This is so delish.
Yes,
Shut the fuck
that
up.
shit. That just play a video in an old school VCR.
All right, now that we've got our two out of the way, this is the question of the night. Lynch, you're in a coma. What would
wakes
somebody
you the
have to
fuck
play would wake you up immediately and go, this has got to stop?
Oh, I mean, I can tell you what I think it is. Like, I mean, literally, if I like hovered my ass near his head and was like, "Does this asshole look normal to you?" He'd wake right the fuck up right then and there. He'd be like, "Yeah, yes, it does."
Mariah Carey. Just play a Mariah Carey song.
Anyone?
Any?
Anyone. Just pick
any
one.
song?
Any song.
Wow, that's
I can't fucking stand her.
a whole
Cannot stand her.
like a whole
Yeah,
artist.
I do not like her at all. She is persona non grata to me.
There's only one Mariah song I like,
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantasy, and it had ODB in the cut, right with
there's
the
a-
bridge.
See,
Oh.
I don't I
Oh,
don't mind the OT.
I have such a deep fucking hatred for that song.
I don't mind the
Fantasy?
OTB version, but I like fantasy. You gentlemen have to realize that I chased my wife for 30 fucking years.
Yeah, we know.
True. But my
man.
story is because I heard it every night for 3 years, working in a strip club.
See,
Me and
I worked
Mariah,
go
go
straight.
back like
see, I worked at a
me and
strip club for a year
Mariah,
and a half.
go
and I never
back
told
like
that.
babies and pacifiers. Oh, dirt dog, he ain't no liar.
This is when the girls. This is when the girls at the Del Mar fed the jukebox quarters and picked their own songs.
See, for
That's
me,
because
it was-
that's because the patrons fed them quarters.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god!
for me, it's the lyrics. All right, so I understand it's a from her to him point of view on the song, but
Right.
the first line is "Walk by every night, talking sweet, looking fine." That was my wife every fucking night for a year and a half when I worked in the restaurant that we were, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It works. And
I got
for
you.
25 years, it was a fucking fantasy.
Played the long game and won.
Yeah,
Bro,
the
for
super
real.
super long
For
game.
real. Like, you know, Buffalo Bill made that bitch put the lotion on and she
Fucking
Precious.
it rubs the lotion on its skin. Uh-huh.
Put the lotion in the fucking basket.
Yeah, and now it's like, yes, daddy, I know you like it. That's it. Fuck.
Herm, do you remember the song I sent you 100 years ago? It was by a local band out of Cleveland that I saw when I went out there to see my family. They're called the Greenskeepers, and it was called Lotion. And it was about.
That's what it was about.
It will get stuck in your head, and I will send it in the group chat. If you haven't heard it before, Lynch, check it out. It
I was
is
gonna say,
hilarious.
Drop it so Lynch can hear that shit.
The best part is, and I told Herm this story one time when I moved to Florida. I was in line at a grocery store. This is how Matt Marsh became Secretary of the Lotion, because him, Kim Ritchie, now Kim Keene, and myself had this group chat about the Silence of the Lambs, how much we love the movies and all that mess and yada yada. I'm in the grocery line one day. Elevator music's playing, but in my head, I'm hearing the song and I'm tapping my foot. And I think I texted you, Herm. I was like, I'm in the middle of Winn-Dixie, got a buggy full of groceries, and all I can do is sing that fucking song in my head. It's so ridiculous. But you're gonna, in fact, I'm gonna look it up right now, and I'm gonna send it to you as we say goodnight, Gracie.
Word.
Good night, Gracie.
Herm is on the hook next week for uplifting bullshittery. Look, I just typed in GREE on my YouTube, and it comes up right away. The Lotion.
Heard.
The lotion. That's great.
You have 5 minutes, Lynch, and I want to hear your reaction. I'm
Okay.
copying the link.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that
Go.
Go.
I
Do,
gotta start
say,
making tacos.
say, talk, do.
we
I
are.
do make tacos.
I hope everybody has an exquisitely happy and joy. No, I don't care if it's peaceful. Not everything in life has to be peaceful, just as long as it's not violent.
Have a non-violent New Year.
I was going to say there's a big range of gray between peaceful and violent. You know what I mean? And do all of that at your discretion. I would just like to say that I hope everybody has a happy and safe New Year, or a celebration ringing in the new year. Don't be stupid. Try and survive, and because we'd like to see you next week. That's it.
Yes, we would. And if I can give you one bit of advice, you can live life any way you want. I prefer you live life with moxie.
Blech.
Like if somebody mixed have a good New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Peace.
Stay home, stay safe.
I'll be in bed by 8.
I'll
I didn't say I'll be asleep. I just said I'll be in bed.
You will be sleeping.
So the fireworks are gonna
I got nothing. Happy New
You
Year,
look
folks.
at your ears.
I'm going to 3D print my first butt plug.
Oh Christ.